Hi, my name's Mike and welcome to this short presentation on my animatronic project. As you can see, we're using a Pro Micro. This is using the same processor as the Leonardo. Standard connections, negative power and signal. Signal here is hooked up to pin 15. That will change. As you can see, this is 3D printed. It's made out of three parts: the head, the middle, which is where the electronics will be housed, and the tail. This is the only animatronic component. You can see the control string, and please ignore this is temporary. So the electronics could be fitted into the middle. That's why we need to use such a small controller. Let's do some code. Okay, first things first, let's include the servo library, which is a default library included with the Arduino IDE. Next we're going to create a servo object, and then we're going to create three integers, R1, R2 and R3. These integers will start at 0, and in a minute we'll add something to them. Attach the servo to pin 9. Next in the loop, we're going to add some value to these random integers. So these integers are going to control the space, the time, and the distance of which the tail will move. As you can see here, R1 is between 0 and 170, 180 is too far. R2 is between 100 and 800, and R3 is between 400 and 3000. Next, we're going to write a simple bit of code which is going to tell the Arduino to move the tail to R1. Then it's going to delay with the amount of R2. Then it's going to write 0, which is the neutral position, and then it's going to add a random delay. Okay, that's compiled and uploaded. Let's see what happens. As you can see, we're no longer using this Pro Micro. This board is actually dead. It's not providing 5 volts. This Uno is, however, putting out a clean 5 volts to the one servo fitted inside the body, and as you can see, the tail is moving perfectly. There's a small piece of binding here at the bottom piece. That could potentially be fixed later on. It may need to be completely redesigned, but I'm hoping that I can fix it with a knife. As you can see, maybe a little bit of weight on the end might solve that problem, as it's just getting bound up on that hinge. Otherwise, it's working fine. So, I'm going to take a step back now, and why don't you watch a few beauty shots. As you can see, it's working perfectly. Now there is some tweaking to be done in the timing to make it look a bit more natural, but the mechanics do work perfectly fine other than that small piece of sticking we talked about before. Thank you for watching, I've been Mike, and I will keep you updated.